Alrighty, folks. Apologize there. We got kicked off the air. So, nonetheless, here again, Katie Bray was able to get out of that top half of the first inning. Then Wapahani so far, first two batters have reached base, one by a double and the other by a walk. So 1 ball and 1 strike here on Ashland Kahale-Como. Again, Katie Bray got the double. Maddie Rhodes walked on 4 pitches. The pitch, that's going to sail over the head of the catcher. So both runners will now move up as the count is now 2 balls and a strike. So as the old saying goes, you got a couple ducks on the pond out there for Kahale-Como. 2 runners in scoring position. So that pitch will be low in the dirt for ball 3. So 3 balls and 1 strike here on the Raiders senior catcher. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be low for ball 4. So back-to-back walks here of Rhodes and Kahale-Como. And that's going to load the bases now for the left fielder, number 3, Abby Cross. Now Cross here on the season, a .379 hitter, 25 of 66. She's got a home run, 17 RBIs, 5 doubles, 3 triples, and 26 runs scored. Do have a courtesy runner now down at first base. The sister switch, Briley Kahale-Como running for Ashland Kahale-Como. And we have Cross at the plate. Lunsford here on the mound. And the pitch. That's going to be fouled off to the right side out of play. 0-1. So Cross will step back in there. Nowhere to put him. You got Bray at third. Rhodes at second. Kahale-Como at first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be inside, ball 1. Going to big part of your lineup right here. You have the cleanup hitter up at this current moment. Then Layla Lee to follow her, then Lauren Luce. Little nub shot there to the shortstop. She'll throw home, and she's going to be safe. So a big miscue right there. Allows a run to score, and Wapahani will get on the board here for the first time this evening.
Number 12, Layla Lee.
So an error on the throw. Allows Bray to come on home to score. Keeps the bases loaded. Now with Layla Lee at the plate. And now Rhodes at third, Kahale-Como at second, and Cross at first. As it's now 0-1 here on Layla. Layla here during her senior season. A .378 hitter, 28 of 74. She's got 3 home runs, 25 RBIs. Also 3 doubles, 3 triples, 24 runs scored. Low in the dirt right there. Nice job there by the catcher to keep the ball in front. So an even count here of a ball and a strike. Lunsford gets her signs. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. That one's going to be fouled back right here to Annis again, so the count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here on the number 5 hitter in the order, senior shortstop Layla Lee. And senior pitcher Katie Bray started it all, led off there with a double. Y'all didn't get to see that. Then Maddie Rhodes also walked. As that's going to be just a touch high there for ball 2. Then Ashland Kahale-Como drew also a walk, back-to-back walks, and then the error on the throw pulled the catcher off the base at home plate. Ground ball, second base side. A run will score. So it was a productive out there for Layla. Brings home another run.
The first baseman, number 13, Lauren Luce.
So a 4-3 fielder's choice. For out number 1, again, Rhodes does score. And Layla is credited with RBI. So Kahali Como now at third. Cross at second. And we've got Lauren Luce now at the plate. With the Raiders now ahead 2-0. And still threatening there with a couple in scoring position. Still only one out. Shows bunt, brought the bat back. Now an even count here of 1-1. There's a 1-1 offering. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Lauren so far in the season, 296 batter. She's 21 of 71, 8 RBIs, and 16 runs scored. Done a nice job over there at first base. That pitch will sail high. So an even count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. With 2 on here in the bottom of the first. And the pitch. It's going to be high and away for ball 3, so that will run the count to full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here on the Lady Raider first baseman. And here's the payoff pitch. That's going to be called strike 3, looking right there for out number 2. And so now that's going to bring up
Designated player, number 17, Bailey Richardson.
So that's going to bring up Marissa Bray. So Marissa Bray.
McKenna Bray.
There's a 1-0 pitch. That's going to be outside for ball 2. Swung on and missed. So 2 and 1.
I got it. My fault.
And then you said and McKenna again.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
My fault. My fault. I'll get it.
Okay.
Tough crowd, huh? Come up here and play it.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out and 2 on. That pitch will sail high and away here on the senior third baseman and Marissa Bray. Following her will be Gracie Stanley, senior center fielder. Another full count. The payoff pitch. Now it's going to be fouled back to the backstop, so Marissa's going to hang around here just a little bit. Pitch number 7 upcoming. And a pitch. That's going to sail high, and that's going to be a walk. So nicely, or a great at bat right there from Marissa Bray, able to work the walk. This is at 2 and 2.
Gracie Stanley.
So that's now the 3rd walk here in the inning. And that's going to now load the bases. And we have senior center fielder Gracie Stanley now at the plate. Gracie here on the season, a 311 batter, 19 of 61. She has 9 RBIs, also a pair of doubles and 16 runs scored. She's done a really nice job of finding the barrel of the bat on the ball. And a ground ball here to the shortstop. She'll throw on the first, and that will complete the deal here in the bottom half of the first inning. But the Raiders do score 2 here in the bottom half of the first. 2 runs here on a hit, also 1 error, and 3 left on base. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more 2-0 Wapahani right after this message. All right, folks, welcome back here with the top of the second inning here on the WHS Network. And we'll lead things off here with Addison Pitcock, shortstop here for Cambridge City. So 1-0 to begin things. Fly ball there, center field. Stanley unable to get there in time, so that will be a leadoff hit for Addison Pitcock. And now that will bring up the first baseman, number 12, Maddie Bogue. Bray takes a long look in there, gets what she likes. Here's the pitch. And that's right there on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. So no balls and a strike. The pitch to Bogue shows bunt, offers at it, and does not make contact. So that is now 0-2. Again, you have Pitcock at first. Wind up, and here's the 0-2 offering. Popped up in the infield. Bray will take it herself and will make the catch. So 1 out now here in the inning, and that's going to bring up the right fielder, number 14, Summer Taylor. Number 8 hitter in the order here for the Golden Eagles. Shows bunt again, pops it up right there to the pitcher again, and then throws the ball away, and that was really almost an unneeded throw, to be honest with you. She was already back in there before she even threw it. So that ends up really actually hurting Wapahani in that circumstance. So again now Pitcock at second, 2 away. And now we have Samantha Bell at the plate. Number 9 hitter in the order. Then we'll head right back to the top following her. Hopefully we won't have to see them till next inning. Bray back on the rubber here, looks into Kahali Como. And here's a 1-0 pitch. That's going to fall right on in there on that inside part of the plate now, 1-1. Ground ball, first base side. Will roll foul. So I've got 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Samantha Bell. Pitcock out at second base, 2 away here in the top half of the second inning. Here from beautiful Raider Field here on this sunny evening of Friday, May the 20th, 2022. Here's a pitch. Just a bit inside. A 2-2 pitch, and that's going to go foul once again. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. A big-time strikeout right there to end the inning, as Bray will shut down Cambridge City here in the top of the second inning. No runs on a hit, also no errors, or pardon me, 1 error and 1 left on base. We'll now head to the bottom half of the second inning. Wapahani 2, Cambridge City 0 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here. Bottom half the second inning here from Raider Field. 2-0 Wapahani. And I'm Brandon Morvillius, alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Nedbeard McCoy. Thank you all for tuning in as Wapahani got off there to a good start there, placing a couple of runs on the board there in the bottom half of the first. And so looking to hopefully add to that here in the second inning. Got a 1 ball, 1 strike count here on the Lady Raider right fielder, number 18, Zoe Swallow. Zoe here on the season, a .328 average, 20 of 61, 12 RBIs, also 3 doubles, 4 triples, 20 runs scored. So she's had a really nice sophomore season, and hopefully she can keep that rolling along with the rest of these ladies. And that's going to be strike 3 looking right there. So Swallow will go down looking for out number 1. And so now back to the top of the order here for Wapahani. That's going to be the pitcher, number 1, Katie Bray, senior pitcher here for the Lady Raiders. Again, had a double back there in the first inning. That pitch will be low and inside for a ball, 1-0. Katie Bray here on the season, batting .408, which leads the team in that statistical category. 29 of 71. She has 9 RBIs, 4 doubles, 2 triples, 24 runs scored. As that pitch will be fouled off down the third base line. Now an even count of a ball and a strike. There's a 1-1. Swung on and missed. Came up with just a touch empty on that one. So you got 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch, that will be low for ball 2. So another even count here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on here in the second. And Bray will go fishing for that one. The catcher will not come up with it in time. And so a wild pitch will result in Bray reaching first.
The second baseman, number 20, Maddie Rhodes.
So the Raiders do get a base runner. Not exactly the most ideal way, but hey, it works. That's all that matters. So now we've got the second baseman, number 20, Maddie Rhodes, at the plate. Drew a walk on 4 pitches back there in the first inning. Also scored a run. Bray and Rhodes both did. Thus the 2-0 lead. So no balls, 1 strike. That's going to be off the catcher's mitt and then the umpire right there. So James Bubba Beatty's all right. So wild pitch there again will advance Bray on the second. So 1 ball and a strike. Puts the bunt down, but that one goes to the backstop area. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be another one that's going to get by the catcher. Just had a work cut out for her here in just in this at bat alone. So Bray now advances on down to third. The only thing Bray's really had to do is literally run. Other than that, Cambridge City's kind of taking care of the rest, but Rhodes will strike out swinging for out number 2 here in the inning. And now that's going to bring up the catcher, 0-0, Ashlyn Kahali-Como. Lunsford here on the rubber and the pitch. And that's going to drop in there for a called strike, 0-1. So Kahali-Como coming up empty. The count stands at no balls and 2 strikes. So now just got to shorten up, find a way to put the ball in play somewhere, hopefully find some open real estate out there. No balls, 2 strikes, and a pitch. Nub shot back to the screen, so the count will stay put here at 0-2. That's going to be in the dirt, and Bray's going to score standing up. How about that? Wapahani has literally scored a run all because of wild pitches. That's rough times there for Cambridge City. So Bray struck out, but because it was a wild pitch and it got away from the catcher, she got to first base, and then a wild pitch ended up bringing her all the way around. Two balls and 2 strikes. Here's a pitch. That one's going to be fouled back. So this will be pitch number 7 of the at-bat. You're on 2 down here in the inning. 3-0's your score. Wapahani ahead on the scoreboard so far through the first inning and a half, or nearly an inning and a half. And so now the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. Lunsford will get her signs and a pitch. And that will get her strike 3 swinging right there to end the inning. So Wapahani does score a run.
Raiders score 1 run that inning.
So 1 run here on no hits, also no errors, and nobody left on. We will head now to the top of the 3rd inning. It's Wapahani 3, Cambridge City 0 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Our company's mantra has been and will always be humans over houses. For the last several years, we have been able to help people follow our mission statement, which is enriching lives by helping people find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate has premier real estate agents ready to assist you with commercial properties, new construction, residential homes, or investment properties, no matter if you are looking to purchase or to sell. We are skilled negotiators, tenacious marketers, and fearless advocates for our clients. We want them to feel the passion we have for what we do and the professionalism we exemplify while we do it. Our clients depend on us to have grit and determination when we represent them. We roll up our sleeves and get to work. Every interaction, every time.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
We stand for doing the right thing, even when it's not convenient. We deliver integrity in all we do through our uncompromising ethical principles and values. Our clients count on us not to only help them buy or sell their home, but to make sure the process is infused with joy. We strive to bring a smile to their faces as they enter the next.
All righty, folks, welcome back here. Top of the 3rd inning here from beautiful Raider Field. It's a 3-0 Wapahani lead here, so we head back to the top of the lineup here for Cambridge City. It's a Allison Frost in the batter's box right now. 0 for 1 so far this evening. Was able to reach base on an error in the first, then was caught stealing out at second base. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be fouled off to the third base side and out of play. So 0-2 now on Allison Frost. So she'll step back in there. Bray here on the rubber looks at Hallie Como, and the 0-2 pitch. Be a ball there now, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And a pitch. It's going to miss just up for ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Up shot there to third baseman. Bray on to first. Won't get her in time, so that's going to be an infield single here for Frost. So that's going to be the fourth hit now of the evening here for Cambridge City. So Paige Lunsford now at the plate. Cambridge City's pitcher. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Lunsford so far 1 for 1 here on the night. Singled back there in the first inning. Ground ball. Now it's going to get through the left side of the infield. So Cross will get it back in. And so Cambridge City threatening right now here in the top of the third inning. After back-to-back singles. 1 from Frost, 1 from Lunsford. Has them at first and second, and now that will bring up the second baseman, number 4, Mallory Burns. So 0-1 to begin things here on Burns. Bray will rock back. Here's the pitch. Pop back and out of play. So it's now 0-2 here on Burns. She steps back in there. Bray here with the 0-2 offering. And that is strike 3 looking. Pull the chainsaw, folks, for out number 1 here in the inning. So Burns down on strikes. We've got the catcher, number 2, Kaylee Gabbard, at the plate.
Kaylee Gabbard.
Another well-located pitch right there from Bray. So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch will miss inside, and that will even the count up here at 1-1. Gabbard on the evening singled there in the first inning, and then was able to reach second on the air on the throw, but was left stranded out there. Ground ball here to first baseman. That's Lauren Luce, and that's going to be out number 2 here in the inning. So both runners do move up. Second and third now, 2 away here in the inning.
Designated player, number 19.
And so now that's going to bring up to the plate the designated player, number 19, Weaver. Oh for 1 on the night. Struck out swinging back in the first inning. Bray looking to slam the door shut here in the top of the third. Here's the pitch. And another well-placed ball right there on the outside corner, 0-1. So that one fouled back and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. Going to have Frost at third, Lunsford at second base. 2 away here in the inning, so just a strike away from ending this third. And that will miss just outside. Again, a good pitch right there. Great idea. Trying to get her to fish for that one. She just didn't take the bait. And now the 1-2. Gets her that time swinging for strike 3, and that's going to end the inning. So again, Cambridge City threatened here in the top of the third inning. A couple leadoff hits. Nothing to show for here. A couple of strikeouts and then a ground ball out to end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on. Here in the top half of the third, we'll step aside. We'll be back with more Lady Raider softball here on Senior Night 2022 here on the WHS Network. All right, welcome back here, folks. Bottom half the third inning here on the WHS Network. Brandon Morvillius here with your play-by-play call, alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. As we'll lead things off here with a cleanup hitter, Abby Cross, here in the bottom half of the third. Again, you have Paige Lunsford here in her third inning of work for Cambridge City. Down 3-0 here as we enter the third, and that's going to be in there for a called strike, 0-1. And that's going to get through the right side of the infield. Well, kind of like a in between right there in the right side and middle part. But nonetheless, here a leadoff single for Abby Cross. Second hit now of the night here for Wapahani. And that's going to bring up the senior shortstop, Layla Lee. So let's see if the Raiders can get the bats a-moving right here and play some add-on, as that one will fall low for a ball, 1-0. Layla so far tonight 0 for 1. Did collect an RBI. Well, really it's almost even a sacrifice, to be honest with you. She grounded out there to the second baseman. Again, collect the RBI as Maddie Rhodes had scored. That pitch outside for ball 2. Chopper there to the third base side. That's going to be foul. So 2 balls and a strike here on Layla Lee. Following her will be Lauren Luce and then Marissa Bray if we get that far potentially. So Lee will lock back in there. Lunsford back on the rubber. And a 2-1 pitch will be inside, and Cross takes off for second. And bad decision, I guess, here by Cambridge City. So stolen base there for Cross. Three balls, 1 strike, and a pitch. Popped up first base side, and the first baseman will make the catch right there, right on the foul line. So out number 1.
Now batting the first baseman, number 13, Lauren.
And now we have the first baseman, number 13, Lauren Luce, stepping in. Lauren struck out looking back in the first inning. Here's the pitch, and that's going to sail wide right there. Allow Cross to go ahead and take third base.
Just a bit outside.
So 1-0 here on Lauren. And a 1-0 pitch. It's going to be high and away for ball 2. Two balls and no strikes here on Loose. Looking to cash in here for Wapahani now, ball 3. So got a great opportunity here for Wapahani to play add-on. The pitch, and that's going to be a 4-pitch walk here to Lauren Loose. So she will trot on down there to first base. Nice AB right there.
The third baseman, number 25, Marissa Bray.
And completely caught them off guard and went ahead and took second base to go along with it. Holy Moses. So she got down to first and then went ahead and stole second. I guess she didn't want to talk to first base coach Chris Lee. Nonetheless, here Marissa Bray now at the plate. As that pitch will be fouled off, 0-1. Marissa technically doesn't have a at bat so far this evening. Does have a plate appearance. She drew a walk. There's the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be in the dirt for ball 1. So an even count of 1 ball and 1 strike, second and third. Only 1 out here in the inning. You have Cross at third, Loose at second. The pitch. That's going to be inside for ball 2. That one chopped there to the third base side. That's going to get foul. So an even count here of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball here, second base side on the first. That's going to bring home a run. So a job well done there by Marissa Bray. 4-0 Wapahani.
The center fielder, number 15, Gracie Stanley.
So 2 down now in the inning. We got Loose now moving up to third. Cross again came on home to score. I guess you could say crossed home plate. And so that one hit Stanley. So a tough way of getting to first base. Hopefully Gracie's going to be all right. That never feels good. So now the number 9 hitter in the order. That is the right fielder, number 18, Zoe Swallow.
18, Zoe Swallow.
Swallow so far 0-for-1 here on the night. Struck out looking back in the second inning. And Wapahani's already put 2 runs, or 1 run up on the board. Threatening for 2. And hopefully even more than that. So 1-0 the count here on Zoe. 1 ball, no strikes. Lunsford will gather herself. And here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Here on the Raider right fielder. That's going to miss outside, and neither runner will advance. Ball didn't get far enough away. But again, a very good hitter's count to be in right here if you're Zoe. Got to make it good. Got to be something you can really square up. The pitch right down Broadway. She will foul that one off. And run the count to full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lewis at third. Stanley at second. 2 away here in the bottom half the third. Here's the pitch. And that's low for ball 4. So another great at bat, this time by Zoe Swallow. Works the walk. So she's at first, and that's going to load the bases. And we're right back to the top of the order here with the pitcher, number 1, Katie Bray. So the senior looking to help herself and her team out right here. Had a really good opportunity. She's been on base twice. Also a couple of runs scored. So 1-0 to begin things here on Katie. Lunsford back on the rubber. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In there for a called strike. Swung on and missed. Kind of chased that one up and out of the zone. One ball, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Inside for ball 2. Again, the Raiders really haven't done anything as far as themselves to score runs. It's mostly been on behalf of wild pitches or just poor play. They haven't really done a whole lot with the bats yet. So I'm hoping that trend will come to a halt right here and we can get a big hit, tack on some more runs. So the count still remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's 2 out. The pitch. That's going to be inside for ball 3. So full here on Katie Bray. The runners will be on the move, considering there's 2 out here in the inning. Lunsford back on the rubber. And the payoff pitch. Right up the middle, but unfortunately didn't get very far. 6-3 put out right there to end the inning. So again, Lady Raiders lead at 4-0. After 3 innings of play, we'll step aside and we'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, welcome back here with the top of the fourth inning. As we'll lead things off here with Addison Pitcock. And a little bloop shot there, and there's Marissa Bray handling things over there at third. So a pop out there to the third baseman, out number 1 there, Pitcock, and now we'll lead things here to the first baseman, number 12, Maddie Bogue. 0 for 1 on the night, popped it up to the pitcher back there in the second inning. The pitch from Bray will just miss upstairs for ball 1-0. Again, last regular season game here tonight. Again, they will start sectional play next Tuesday night at LaPel, as they'll be taking on Monroe Central. As that pitch inside. So now 2-0. And we'll have our 2022 IHSAA Class 2A Sectional 40 baseball and softball tournament preview show coming up on Monday. We'll get all the latest stats and information upon all the teams in both the sectional and baseball tournaments for what should be another highly competitive year in both baseball and softball. Sectional 40 is always tough, and no matter what sport it is. Popped up there in foul play, and Ashwin Kahali-Como fielding her position rather well as always. Coming up with a snag right there for out number 2.
Batting the right fielder, number 14, Summer Taylor.
So 2 out now in the inning, and Summer Taylor now will stand in. But again, we'll have our preview show Monday night. That'll be right around 5 p.m. Again, breaking down the tournament bracket, as that will get through the left side of the infield. Nice diving attempt there by Layla Lee. So another hit. That's going to be the 6th hit now of the night here for Cambridge City.
The left fielder, number
So Samantha Bell will now step in, the left fielder here for the Lady Golden Eagles. The pitch here from Bray. And that's going to miss low and away for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Fouled back and out of play. One ball and one strike here on Bell. Pitch from Bray. That's going to be just a touch low for ball 2. Oh, beautiful pitch right there from Katie. So now even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Deuces are wild. Bray rocks back. Here's the pitch. And a line drive out right there to Maddie Rhodes. Job well done as usual. So that's going to end the inning here in the top of the 4th. Again, Cambridge City does get a base runner there after a 2-out single from Summer Taylor. Nothing to show for it here. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left on. We'll head now to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Again, it's Wapahani 4, Cambridge City 0 here on the home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here. Bottom half, the fourth inning here on the WHS Network. We do have a new pitcher on the mound here for Cambridge City. It's number 12, Matty Bogue, again coming on in relief there of Paige Lunsford. Lunsford will move to first base, so again just a switch between pitcher and first baseman. So we've got Matty Rhodes to lead things off here in the fourth. 1-0 to begin things. Here's the pitch. And there for a called strike. 1-1. Matty so far on tonight, 0 for 1. Drew a walk and scored a run there in the first inning and then struck out swinging in the second. Matty here on the season, a .366 average, 3 homers, 28 ribeyes, 10 doubles, 2 triples, 29 runs scored. Got a good portion of those. Leads the team in that statistical category. And the pitch here to Rhodes. Popped up first base side, and that's going to do it right there for Rhodes for out number 1. So foul out there to the first baseman for out number 1. That's going to bring up the catcher. 0-0, Ashlyn Kahali-Como. 0 for 1 on the night. Drew a walk in the first and then struck out swinging back in the second. So we're looking for her first hit of the night. The pitch from Bogue. That is in there for a called strike. 0-1. There's the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball down the left field line, and the left fielder will not get there in time to make the play. So the count now 1 ball and 2 strikes here on the senior catcher. So again, 1-2 to count. That one's going to be inside there for ball 3. Here's a payoff pitch, and that one's going to be fouled off. So we're going to redo it again here at full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The payoff pitch once more, and that's going to be strike 3 looking. So that is now out number 2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that will now bring up the left fielder, number 3, Abby Cross. 1 for 2 on the night. Reached on an error by the shortstop in the first inning. And then collected a single, also a stolen base, and a run scored back in the 3rd. As that one's going to be low in the dirt there on the outside part of the plate, 1-0. Abby here on the season, batting .379 coming into the ball game. A home run and 17 RBIs. Also has collected 5 doubles, 3 triples, and 26 runs scored. There's a 1-0 pitch. It's going to miss outside for ball 2. Pop up there in the foul ground, and all three young ladies just kind of let that one go there. Shortstop, third baseman, and the left fielder. So 2-1 here on Cross. A little new life here for Abby. Let's see if she can make good of it right here. Searching for that second hit of the evening. There's a 2-1 pitch. Puts down a bunt, a well-placed bunt. She's going to be in there safely. Oh, heck yes. That was beautiful right there from Cross.
Shortstop, number 12, Layla Lee.
So a bunt single for Abby. She's down at first. And that's now going to bring up the shortstop, number 12, Layla Lee.
It's got to be harder playing for your name. 'Cause they expect more.
So 0-1 the count here on Layla. There's a pitch from Bogue. Inside for ball 1. Throw down the second base, and Cross will be in there safely. So that's her second stolen base here of the night. It's now 2-1. And that's going to get through there in the center field. Cross will be held up there at third. And now Lee will go ahead and take second base. They're on the air on the throw. So a nice piece of hitting there from Layla Lee. First hit there of the evening.
Number 13, Lauren Luce.
So Lauren Luce will now step in. 0 for 1 on the night. Struck out looking back in the first and then drew a walk in the third. Really need her to come up big right here. Again, the Wapahani does have a 4-run lead, but really haven't done a whole lot with the bats here tonight. Luckily, we've just kind of fell into a little bit of luck. And there's nothing wrong with that, but we'd definitely like to see the bats get going here as well. So far, 4 hits here on the night. That's in there for a called strike, now 1-1. There's a 1-1 pitch. Fouled back, now strike 2. There's a 1-2 pitch to Lauren. That's going to be in the dirt. It's going to get by the catcher, and the Raiders will score another run. That's pretty much about how we've scored majority of our runs here this evening. On wild pitches. But again, you'll take them any way you can get them. So again, the lead will now move up to third. Cross scored. Makes it now 5-0. As it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're 2 out here in the inning. The pitch. Ground ball. It's going to be chopped foul. There's a 2-2 pitch. Fly ball there in the center field. Gave that one a good ride all the way out to the fence. Luce will head on in there to second, and that's going to be a RBI double for Lauren Luce. 6-0 Wapahani. A fine piece of hitting there from Lauren. By far the best hit we've had today. Exactly what Wapahani needed, and hopefully will jumpstart this offense just that much more. Again, that is our 5th hit here of the evening, so not too bad, but nonetheless, that was a nice, well-hit ball there for Lauren. So now 6-0 Wapahani. Again, there is a little bit of a mound meeting here. That was short-lived. So we have number 25, Marissa Bray, now at the plate. 0 for 1 here on the night. Drew a walk in the first, grounded out. And the third also did collect an RBI. There's crossed home plate. So that pitch will fall low and inside. Ball 1. There's a 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Ball outside now, 2-1. So Bogue will get her signs right here. And the 2-1 pitch will be on the outside corner now, 2-2. Ground ball right side. And a 4-3 put out right there to end the inning. But the Raiders do put a couple more runs up on the board here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. They have 2 runs here on 3 hits. Also no errors and 1 left on base. We will now head to the top of the 5th inning. Wapahani 6, Cambridge City 0 here on the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Top of the fifth inning here as we'll have a new hitter here at the plate. It's going to be number 8, Alexis McFeeters. Pop up there, shallow right field, and off the glove there of Rhodes. She's going to make the throw to second, and she is going to be safe. So tough play right there. Going back. That was off the glove there of Rhodes. So Allison Frost will come back in. And she will run for McFeeters.
And now batting the first baseman, number 6, Paige Lunsford.
Guessing game.
Apologize here, folks. Again, though, is having some technical difficulties. So a run comes on home to score there on the throwing error. And that's going to be there in the left field. So another hit. Now the third in a row.
Now batting the catcher, number 2, Caitlin Gabbard.
That pitch will be low and inside. So 1-0 the count here on to the catcher, number 2, Kaylee Gabbard. Two balls, no strikes here on Gabbard. Here's the pitch. Fly ball there in the center field. Stanley is there to make the catch. The throw on home won't be in time. And so a sacrifice fly, RBI.
Designated player, number 19, Weaver.
So again, Lunsford came on home to score. We've got Weaver now at the plate, as that's low for ball 1-0. So that pitch outside. 2 balls and no strikes. And a 2-0 pitch from Bray. That's going to be nub foul there to the right side. And so 2-1 your count. There's the windup and the pitch. Low for ball 3. And that's going to be a walk. And so now Cambridge City will have him at first and second, still only one away here in the inning.
Now batting the shortstop, number 3, Addison Hickok.
It's time to get somebody warmed up. Somebody gets both of them warmed.
So the pitch here to Pitcock again.
I'm out.
So far, 1 for 2 here on the night. Singled in the second and popped up there to third baseman back in fourth inning. And a fair ball down to first. That's going to get her. So it does move advance the runners up to second and third.
The pitcher, number 12,
Matty Bogue.
So Bogue now at the plate, 2 away here in the inning. 6-2 Wapahani. That pitch will miss low and inside for a ball 1-0. Bogue so far on the night 0 for 2. Popped it up to the pitcher back in the second inning and then fouled out to the catcher. So far has yet to get it past the pitcher's mound in the first 2 at-bats. But we'll see what this one has in store. Two-0 pitch. Down to third base. Bray on the first. That's going to get her. And that's going to end the inning. So again, Cambridge City does put a couple runs up on the board here in the top half of the fifth inning. Here as they get 2 runs here on 3 hits, also 1 error, and 2 left on base. We're going to head now to the bottom half of the fifth inning. Wapahani 6, Cambridge City 2 here on the WHS Network. Welcome back here to the Dr. Kara J. Wolf Family Dentistry Game Break. 6-2's your score. Wapahani on top here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. And we'll lead things off here with the senior center fielder, number 15, Gracie Stanley. Stanley so far here on the night, she is 0 for 1. She grounded out to the shortstop back in the first inning, then was hit by a pitch and stole a base in the third. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Bogue. That's going to miss low and away. That will miss the outside corner. So 3-1 the count here on Stanley, followed by Zoe Swallow, and then right back to the top of the order here for the Lady Raiders. And a pitch will be fouled off and out of play. Three balls, 2 strikes, full count on Stanley. And here's the payoff pitch. And a little nub shot there, right side of the infield. Tough play and great hustle there by Gracie, but unable to beat it out in time for out number 1 here in the inning.
The right fielder.
So 1 out now as we'll bring up the right fielder, number 18, Zoe Swallow. Zoe 0 for 1 on the night, struck out looking in the second, and then drew a walk in the third. So 0-1 here on Zoe. Pop. And that's going to be out there on the first base side. So 2 outs now here in the inning.
The pitcher.
And back top of the order.
Katie. Bray.
So Bray will step in. So far 1 for 3 here on the night.
Is the other Bray, is that her cousin or sister?
So it's going to miss right there for ball 1-0 the count. That will also miss inside. So 2 balls, no strikes here on Katie. Here's the 2-0 offering. Doesn't go after it and ends up resulting in a strike. Misses that outside corner. So 3 balls, 1 strike here on Katie. You have Maddie Rhodes waiting on deck with 2 away here in the 5th. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be ball 4 inside. So Bray will take a trip on down to first.
Second baseman.
3rd time on base here this evening.
Maddie Rhodes.
And now that's going to bring up the second baseman, number 20, Maddie Rhodes. Maddie so far on the evening, 0 for 2. Drew a walk and scored a run there in the first inning. Struck out in the second and then fouled out to the first baseman in the 4th. Outside corner painting the black right there is Maddie Bogue. Ground ball right back up the middle there. Shortstop collects on the first, and that's going to end the inning there with a 6-3 put away. And so a 2-out base runner there, nothing to show for here in the 5th inning as Wapahani gets no runs on no hits, no errors, 1 left on. After 5 innings of play, it's Wapahani 6, Cambridge City 2 here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, back here with the top of the 6th inning here from beautiful Raider Field here on this sunny Friday night, May the 20th of 2022. A 6-2 lead here for Wapahani. We'll lead things off here with the right fielder Summer Taylor, as I'll be fouled down the third base line. 0-1 here on Taylor. 1 for 2 on the night is Summer. Bunted it right back there to the pitcher in the 2nd inning, popped it up, and then singled in the 4th inning. So 0-1 the count. And the pitch, ground ball, and that's going to get through the middle part of the infield. And so a leadoff single here for Summer Taylor.
The left fielder, number 7, Samantha Bell.
Samantha Bell will now step in. Number 9 hitter in the order for Cambridge City. 0 for 2 on the night. Struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. Lined out to second baseman, back and forth. Popped up, shallow center field, and that again will fall in. So that is now the 11th hit of the night here for Cambridge City. You factor that in, they've only scored 2 runs. That's not very good at all. That is,
Allison Frost.
again, no disrespect, but that's poor execution. So hopefully it stays that way for Wapahani's sake. So Taylor on the 2nd, Bell at 1st. Top the order here in Allison Frost now at the plate. She is 1 for 2 on the night. Singled, or reached base on an error by the left fielder in the 1st. Singled then in the 3rd. So 0-1 the count. Bray gets her signs here from Kahali Como. And the 0-1 pitch. And throw down there to first base, a little 1-4 for out number 1 here in the 6th.
Now batting the first baseman, number 6, Paige Lunsford.
So Taylor now at 3rd, Bell at 2nd. And the first baseman, Paige Lunsford, now at the plate with a pair of runners on at 2nd, 3rd in scoring position. Outside there says home plate umpire, 1-0. And that's going to be off the bag. That's a fair ball. And 2 runs will come home to score. That's going to be a 2 RBI single by Paige Lunsford. And so Cambridge City keeps on putting on a display hitting-wise. It's now their 3rd hit in the inning, 12th hit for the ball game. But thankfully, Wapahani's still up 6-4. Popped up and foul ground. Going to be a tough play. And Kahali Como goes down hard. And so we hope that Ashland's going to be all right. We're going to take a brief pause in the action right here, folks. Again, it is 0-1 the count here on Mallory Burns. One on and one out here in the top of the 6th inning.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Our company's mantra has been and will always be humans over houses. For the last several years, we have been able to help people follow our mission statement, which is enriching lives by helping people find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate has premier real estate agents ready to assist you with commercial properties, new construction, residential homes, or investment properties, no matter if you are looking to purchase or to sell. We are skilled negotiators, tenacious marketers, and fearless advocates for our clients. We want them to feel the passion we have for what we do and the professionalism we exemplify while we do it. Our clients depend on us to have grit and determination when we represent them. We roll up our sleeves and get to work. Every interaction, every time.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
We stand for doing the right thing, even when it's not convenient. We deliver integrity in all we do through our uncompromising ethical principles and values. Our clients count on us not to only help them buy or sell their home, but to make sure the process is infused with joy. We strive to bring a smile to their faces as they enter the next phase of their lives. Call Next Home Elite Real Estate today. We are here to help you.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network. Again, Ashlyn Kahali-Como still in the ball game. Again, was injured there on the play, but we're hoping that everything will be all right here for her, and hopefully won't have too much trouble. Again, landed on her back wrong, and that's, I mean, obviously you never want to dismiss any kind of issue, but you start dealing with back problems, that affects your legs and so much more. So we'll see how things end up shaking out right here. Of course, being a catcher doesn't make it any easier. So it looks like she's still moving all right. So again, it's 0-1 here on Mallory Burns.
That's why you communicate so no injuries happen.
So here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's going to be a ball here, 1-1 the count here on Burns. So 2 balls and a strike. Again, you have Lunsford down at first base. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the dirt. It's going to get by the catcher. Swung on and missed now, strike 2. So full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. There on Mallory Burns, the pitch. And that's going to be a deep fly ball down the left field line and foul ground. Nice hustle there by Abby Cross, but unfortunately couldn't get there in time. So we're going to redo it here at 3-2. There's a payoff pitch once more. Ground ball, and that's going to get by and into left field, and that's going to score another run. So another hit.
The catcher, number 2.
Again, Lunsford scores. So again, Burns takes second base. They're on the throw to home plate. So now what was a 6-0 lead is now down to just 1. Fly ball there in the right center field. That's going to get down. So it's going to hold the runner there at third. So now they'll have runners on the corners. So that is now hit number 14 on the night here for Cambridge City. Goodness. So Burns moves up to third. Gabbard at first. And we'll have a mound visit here. And so again, Masters, head coach Jeff Masters there, I'm sure was trying to speak words of wisdom right here and confidence, not only in his pitcher but his team. Got runners on the corners, 1 away here in the top of the 6th inning. Weaver now at the plate, the designated player. 0 for 2 here on the night, a pair of strikeouts popped up in the infield. And Lee will take care of that for out number 2. A very, very big out there for the Raiders. And so now Addison Pitcock now at the plate. So 0-1 to count. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a pitch and a fly ball there in the left center field. That's going to get down. And so that's going to score another run as Cambridge City ties this thing up at 6.
The pitcher, number 12, Matty Bode.
So Burns scores there on the hit from Pitcock. Getting Gabbard up there to second. And so now around third, 2 more runs will score. And so just like that, Cambridge City has now taken an 8-6 lead.
The right fielder, number 14, Summer Taylor.
So the hits keep on coming here for Cambridge City. So 0-2 the count here on Summer Taylor. And here's the pitch. That's going to be fouled off, so we're going to redo it here at 0-2. So fouled back and out of play. Count still remains at 0-2. There's the 0-2 pitch. And right there to the second baseman Rhodes for the third and final out of the inning. But what a inning put on here by Cambridge City. Scores 6 runs here in the 6th. As they now lead at 8-6 after 5.5 innings of play. We'll step aside here for a quick break, and we'll be back here with the bottom half of the 6th inning here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back here, bottom half of the 6th inning. We're going to lead things off here with the Lady Raiders catcher, senior 00 Ashlyn Kahali-Como. In there for a ball, 1-0 the count to begin things here on Kahali-Como. So a base hit right there for Kahali-Como.
Now running for Wapahani, number 5, Riley Kahali-Como.
So Briley Kahali-Como will come in and run there for her sister. And now we have Abby Cross stepping in. Deep fly ball there in the left center field. That's going to one hop the wall. Briley's going to motor it around third. Cross sliding in safely at third, and that's going to be an RBI triple for Abby Cross. Alrighty, so we have Layla Lee here at the plate. Eight-7 ball game. And now runner at third there, cross there after the RBI triple. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Now 1-1. There's a 1-1 pitch. That's going to be low for ball, now 2-1. Popped up there in the center field. That's going to get down. And so another run will come on home to score. And that's going to tie it up now at 8. So a great bounce back here for Wapahani.
The first baseman, number 13.
So Lee coming up there with the RBI single. So 1-0 the count. So 1 ball and 1 strike here on Lorne Luce. And a little dribbler. The pitcher will take it, throws on the first base. So the runner does move up. Now 1 out here in the inning. So Lee is at second base, and now we're going to have Bailey Richardson now at the plate.
Now back, third baseman, number 17, Bailey Richardson.
17 for
So Bailey will step in here for the first time this evening. Looking to cash in on a golden opportunity to put the Raiders back on top. So a cold strike right there, nothing and 1. Bogue here with a pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. So Bogue back on the rubber. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That's going to be low in the dirt. Throw down to third, and she's going to be in there safely. So stolen base there for Layla Lee. And now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Bailey Richardson.
The big blow across of your camera view. Never long pitch.
Ground ball. That's going to score a run. Job well done there. Great job there by the Raiders. Again, playing a little small ball. Get the runner over there to third base via the stolen base, and then a ground ball gets her in. And so the Raiders are going to head back on top here now, 9-8, after a ground out. There from Richardson, credited there with the RBI. And now the center fielder, number 15, Gracie Stanley, at the plate with 2 away in the inning.
That's wrong.
Fly ball there in the left field, and that's going to do it here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. But the Raiders score 3 times here in the bottom half of the 6th. They score 3 runs here on 3 hits, also no errors, and nobody left on. We will head to the top of the 7th. Wapahani 9, Cambridge City 8, here on the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here, top of the 7th inning here from Raider Field here on Senior Night 2022. And we're going to start things off here in this 7th inning with the bottom of the order, number 9 hitter, number 7, Samantha Bell. The pitch will be called a strike, 0-1 here on Bell.
I think it's getting slow now, Jordan. It's like I hit that button and it finally went on to 1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped back and out of play. So Bell now in the hole here at 0-2. Following her, we'll be right back at the top of the order here for Cambridge City. And here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's just going to miss. There's the 1-2. Gets her swinging, strike 3. So a very big first out right there for Katie Bray and the Raiders. First out here in the inning, and then back now to the top of the order here with the center fielder, number 1, Allison Frost. Frost here on the evening, 1 for 2 here on the night. Here's the pitch from Bray. That's going to be high and away, 1-0 the count. Just outside, that's going to miss for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes here on Frost.
You can do it, Kitty. Take your time. Focus on the job
The
at hand.
2-0 offering. It's going to be upstairs for ball 3.
8 on. Hey, over the plate.
There's the 3-0 pitch. That's going to be fouled off and out of play.
All we can hope. That time ball's counter strikes to strike 3.
3 balls, 1 strike. Bray will rock back and a pitch. And that's going to be upstairs for ball 4. So a 1-out walk there to the leadoff hitter, Allison Frost. That's going to bring up now the first baseman, number 6, Paige Lunsford. Again, she started on the mound here tonight. Moved over to the first base bag there in the 4th inning. She has 4 hits tonight. It's been quite the hitting machine. Fly ball there in right field. Swallow makes the catch. They will not double him off, but nice play nonetheless there for out number 2 there in the inning. And so now we have Mallory Burns stepping in.
Mallory Burns.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball there, and that's going to be off the glove there of Wade.
Got that in the catcher.
So now runners at first and second. So we'll have Frost at second, Burns at first.
Oh, now Jeff's coming out.
All right, so we're going to take a brief pause in the action. We'll be back right after this message. So 1-0 the counts here on Kaylee Gabbard. And that one's going to be fouled off. So now an even count here of 1 ball and 1 strike. So here we are, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here on Gabbard, Wapahani just 1 out away from winning the ball game here on senior night. Here's a 1-1 pitch. That's going to be skipped in the dirt, and both runners will advance. So 3-1 the count here on Gabbard. Runners at second and third. 2 away. Bray here with Rock back and a pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. So here we are, folks. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Again, this is the old situation you play in the backyard. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. The only thing is bases ain't loaded, thankfully. As that pitch will be fouled back. So we're going to redo it again. And here's the payoff pitch from Bray. It's going to be a fly ball there in the right field. Swallow will make the catch, and the Raiders win it. A hard-fought ball game here tonight down to the very end, and Wapahani prevails over Cambridge City 9-8. Your final score here this evening. We'll step aside for a quick break. We'll be back with our Raiders Live postgame show here on the WHS Network. You're greatly appreciated. Baker here for 3. Knocks out pitch here from Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. That's going to get over. Hillman with a double and scored. And that's a deep fly ball left field. And it's going to be gone. All right, folks, again, welcome back here on our Raiders Live postgame show. Again, here is your Wapahani Lady Raiders defeat the Cambridge City Lincoln Golden Eagles here tonight. Final score of 9-8, and what was a battle all the way to the end. Wapahani was up 6-0, and then in the 5th and 6th innings, Cambridge City was able to tally 2 runs, 2 there in the 5th, and then 6th in the 6th inning. And then luckily there in the bottom half of the 6th, Wapahani was able to plate 3 runs and take that 9-8 lead, and then held them off there at the end, there in the top of the 7th, to give the Raiders a win. Tough ball game all the way through there. When you have games like this, obviously you'd rather a team not come back on you like that, but it happened. But we still showed signs of resiliency and fight, and got through it and able to get the W to finish the regular season 14-11. So a very successful season here from a regular season standpoint. Now you get into postseason play starting up next Tuesday night at LaPel High School. Again, Wapahani will take on Monroe Central. That will be a 7:30 p.m. start time there in that one. We hope you all can come on out, support the team, please. These ladies deserve it. They come out here each and every single night, ready to play. Trying to put their best foot forward and trying to win every night. And they really started playing some good softball here, especially towards the end of the year. I know it was a little hit and miss right here tonight towards the end, but got the win. That's all that matters. So just got to keep it rolling here in the postseason play. Looking forward to more wins and hopefully some championships and a whole lot more coming your way here from this Wapahani Lady Raiders softball team. Again, we want to thank the seniors. Again, Katie Bray, as well as Ashlyn Kahali-Como, Marissa Bray, also Layla Lee and Gracie Stanley. 5 wonderful young ladies that have made great contributions to Wapahani High School out here, not only in various sports, but also in their academics and in the community. And really, truly made a big difference. And so we want to wish them all the best, not only throughout the rest of the season and throughout the last week of school. We want to wish them all the best in all their future endeavors outside of high school as well. And hopefully they all live long and fulfilling lives and very successful. And I'm sure each and every single one of them will. But again, we greatly appreciate them. Again, greatly appreciate this whole team and the coaches as we get prepared for sectionals coming up next week, folks. Again, your final score here this evening, Wapahani 9, Cambridge City 8. Wapahani finishes the regular season at 14-11. and 11. So, folks, until next time, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy saying good night from Raider Field.